Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 9. Nacha mam tani karmani nibandhanti dharamjaya utthanisha cha vad asnam asukantam te. Never. Cha, also. Mam, me. Tani, all those. Karmani, activities. Nibandhanti, bind. Dhananjaya, O conqueror of riches. Udasina, what? As neutral. Asnami, situated. Akshtam, without attraction. Teshu, of those. Karmashu, activities. Translation. Okay. I start? Oh, Dhananjaya, all this work cannot bind me. I am never detached. I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated as though neutral. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One should not think in this connection that the Supreme Personality of Godhead has no engagement. In his spiritual world, he is always engaged. In the Brahma Samhita 5.6, it is stated, Atma Ramesyu Tasyanti Prakatriya Cha Samagamaha. He is always involved in his eternal, blissful, spiritual activities. His different potencies. The Lord is always neutral in the material activities of the created world. This neutrality is mentioned here with the word udasina. What? Although he has control over every minute detail of material activities, he is sitting as if neutral. This example can be given of a high court judge sitting on his bench. By his order, so many things are happening. Someone is being hanged, someone has been put into jail, someone is awarded a huge amount of wealth, but still he is neutral. He has nothing to do with all this gain and loss. Similarly, the Lord is always neutral. Although he has his hand in every phase of activities. In the Vedanta Sutra 2.1.34, it is stated, Vaisyama nigrayasya cha na. He is not situated in that dualities of this material world. He is transcendental to these dualities. Nor is he attached to the creation and inhalation of this material world. The living entity take their different forms in the various species of life according to their past deeds, and the Lord does not interfere with them. O Dhananjaya, all this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated as though neutral. So Krishna is the source of all material and spiritual energies. But as Krishna says, he is not bound with the activities of it is carried by his will, and different engagement is done by his own power and different aspect of activities in the world. So, yes. So as Krishna says that he's neutral, no? He's there, he's always there, but still he's neutral. He gives living entities the freedom, but he also speaks Bhagavad Gita, no? to explain how people should live their life. Now he gives the philosophy. He spoke this Bhagavad Gita in Kurukshetra to Arjun, his best friend. And at the end he said, now I have given all what is to be heard by you, now it's what you want to do. So then Arjun, he understood, and he took his bow and he said, now I will fight. No? He understood his Kshatriya nature and what he has to do. So this Bhagavad Gita is the real knowledge for whole world, whole society. And by reading that, by understanding, one can really learn to live in life of prosperity, happiness, peaceful, and satisfaction comes by devotion to Krishna. As Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, Manmana bhava mat bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mamavyate satyam te pratijane priyoseme. He said, always think of me, become my devotee, offer your homage to me, offer your activities, first we offer what we cook to the Lord, and then accept as a Mahaprasad. So this is what Krishna says, and if we do that, then we are happy. Then we eat Krishna Prasad, no? And this is such a pure and full of Krishna conscious Prasad. And by eating that, one can be very satisfied in the mind and one's life, no? Because it's the food which is cooked by love and devotion and offered to the Lord, and Lord, he eats through his eyes, no? And his saliva mix in the food, and that's why it tastes nectar, and that's why it's called Mahaprasad, Prasad Mahaprasad. So now is in Prayag, there is a big festival going, Mahakumbha Mela. No? Millions and millions of people are coming. And our ISKCON he has 25 tents, different places, and 25 kitchens. And one kitchen has 25 stoves. And 7, 8, 10, maybe 12 machines to roll chapatis and to make the patties, roll the patties. Patties comes out. If you see in the YouTube, you can see the whole ISKCON, what they are doing. No? And so there are 25 centers in Prayag, Kumbh Mela, that people get prasad. 50,000 plates every day, more than that has been distributed every day. And they are cooking big, big pots, and they have cranes to lift up the pots and to bring it to where the devotees are distributing. They have tables there and big, big containers and rice, dal, sabji, chapati, puris, pakoras, halwa, also big, big pots, halwa. And and these devotees are doing so much service. And then they have centers where they have dioramas, Hanuman, big, huge Hanuman, and he has Lord Ramchandra holding him. There is Garudji, Vishnu is sitting on it. There's pastimes of Gajendra Moksha. Gajendra, elephant moksha, you know the story, how Gajendra was captured by a crocodile and he could not get free. His crocodile attacked his foot and he could not be freed. And then he prayed to Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu came on a Garuda, and with the Sudarshan Chakra he chopped the head of crocodile. So there is a whole diorama about it, whole pastimes, yeah. And there is a Krishna, huge deity of Krishna is there. And so many. And they have these pots. They name them different names. I forgot the names. And different names, the pots has different names. Then they say, in this pot is the sabji, in this pot is the rice, in this pot is the dal, in this pot is sabji. And Bhagavad, thousands and thousands of Bhagavad Gita has been distributed. Their devotees are making nice programs. There is different dance and preaching. Lectures are given about Bhagavad Gita. Thousands and thousands of people are sitting and hearing Krishna Katha. And when you go there, there's huge tents. Inside are the different programs, and one huge tent where the kitchen is. And this kitchen is really, I think, 1,000 devotees are there doing service. And then there are Indians who are volunteers. They are just not ordinary people. They are doctors, they are nurses, they are rescuers. They are going there and doing service, cutting vegetables. Yeah, they help. And so many ladies are cutting thousands and thousands of potatoes and cauliflower and zucchini and other vegetables and carrots and huge tent. And then on the side there is another tent where the President of India, Modi ji, Narendra Modi ji, he is speaking the speech about the glories of Prabhupada and the glories of how devotees are doing this service in the Kumbh Mela. And this is constantly running, that people can hear that. And Modi ji is very glorifying Prabhupada. He's he's a devotee of Krishna, no? Krishna, Ram, Bhagwan, Lord Ramchandra. And when you have such president of India, then Bharat Desh can become really spiritualized. No? And because he's supporting, he himself is giving good example. No? So in Vedic times, the kings were devotees of Krishna. So he is also a devotee of Krishna. And some years ago, he came to Munich. We went to Munich, and we presented him Bhagavad Gita, deity of Nishingadev, and garland of Nishingadev, and Mahaprasad. And he took, and he was speaking. He said, Hare Krishna, thank you. So you can see, when we have such leaders in the society can come quickly. People become so religious and spiritualized and wake up. No? This is what we need in our society. The leaders should be devotees of Krishna. Then Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, no, that when the great personalities follow Krishna, become devotee, the whole world follows. No? How the leaders of society gives the example, the whole world follows them. So we are so fortunate to have him in Bharat Desh. He's bringing spiritual life in Bharat Desh, and also he's protecting cows. He's working very good to protect cows. So when the cows are protected, automatically peace will come in the society. It will be prosperous. The world will become prosperous when the cows are protected and taken care. Can you imagine the cows just eat the grass? And they give such a plenteous milk. In her body she convert her own blood into milk. You know? She converts it. And this milk is offered to Lord Nishingadev, and devotee gets some Maha milk. Now we have our cows, 2 cows, they give so much nice milk. And we have now nearly 15-liter milk a day. Now, Mangal sweets are done by that. Burfi is done by that. No? So then the prosperity is coming in Simachalam. No? Yeah, because of protection of the cows. And so in Kumbh Mela, devotees are doing such a great service for the whole humankind. Because this is the place, this is the Mela where people are coming in millions and millions, and to give them Krishna Prasad, to give them Bhagavad Gita, to give them knowledge, is the best thing one can do to make the whole world happy, prosperous, peaceful. These wars and killing each other and all these pollutions and can be reduced because of that. People wakes up. And yesterday we had the Ekadashi. It is called Sat Tila Ekadashi. Tila means sesame. Sat means 6. Six kinds of from 6 kinds of sesame you can make different things. And this is to give charity. Sesame seeds can be given to charity, to the brahmanas, to the devotees. You can make sweets from that, and it is offered to the Lord and can be distributed. Then it is yagya. When we do yagya, yesterday we had yagya. Inside is dal, sesame is been given to the fire. This brings very much spiritual potency. Then one can put sesame in the water and leave for few hours and drink that water. then one can make the paste of sesame and apply it to the body. It makes the body very full of minerals. Yeah. And then, so these are, if you count, there are 6 kinds of, donations are given for use for on this Sattila Ekadashi. It's very auspicious, it brings much blessings. Giving charity, sesame to the brahmanas, to the devotees. Then in yagya, cook something with sesame, drink water, sesame water, and massage sesame oil, or apply sesame paste to the body or to the Lord. Apply. So there is a very nice story behind it. There was a Brahmana lady, a Mataji, Brahmacharini, very austere, and she was doing her whole life bhakti. She was charitable person. She gives whatever people want, somebody needs of that, and she was giving in charity. But she never gave grains in charity. She was giving clothes and shoes and pots and whatever. No? But she never gave grains to the brahmanas or to the... So then, because of her austerity, she went heavenly planets when she died. So then, when she went heavenly planets, she had a nice palace. But in this palace, there was nothing to eat. So then, she prayed to Krishna. And Krishna came. And she said, why don't I have nothing to eat here? I have palace, everything is there. If you have a big palace, everything, but when there is nothing to eat, what you will do? What you will do with all this opulence, when there is nothing to eat? So then Krishna says, well, I cannot help you about that. This is your karma. But you can do one thing. I give you one tip. You came to heavenly planets. So all the demigods' wives, apsaras, are very, attracted by you, because usually men are going to heavenly planets. Ladies, not so many, and you came, and so they wanted to see you. So they will come. So what you do is, you close your door, house door, and don't open. And they will say that they want to see you, but you don't. And then you ask about Sattila Ekadashi, what it means and what can be done. So then, she closed the door and waited. So the ladies came, they knocked at the door. Hari Bol Mataji, can you please open the door? We want to have your darshan. And this Mataji said, no, I'm not going to open the door until one condition. If you give me the boom, the merit, how you say, the meaning of Sattila Ekadashi, what you give me how you say, merit, like benefit of the Sat from, because in the heavenly planets, everybody does the Ekadashi. So they have collected so many booms and so much spiritual advancement. So if one of you can give me that what you have gained from this Ekadashi, then I open the door. Because when she gets these blessings from Sattila Ekadashi, then she will receive the eating grains and everything. So then all the ladies said, no, it's okay, we go back. If you don't want to give our marriage to you, our what we have gained. No? But there was one Apsara. She became very kind. She was very kind, and she said, okay, I give my pious activities to you now. And so then she opened the door, and then she got the pious activity, this merits from this, and they explain the meaning of the Sattila Ekadashi, which I explain you. And then she got the blessings from the Lord, and then she had the palace was full of grains, and so that is the meaning, is that charity should be given to the brahmanas, to the devotees, to attain our good activities. So on Sattila Ekadashi. This is the meaning of Sattila Ekadashi. Yes. Every Ekadashi has nice stories. Yeah. So this is the story of the Sattila Ekadashi. And Krishna said, well, if you do that, then you will get. So Krishna, you see, Krishna, he says, I'm not attached, I'm neutral. So he's so neutral, he gave her the what she has to do. Like Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita, what we have to do. And then he leaves. Now you all understand and try to live in a spiritual life, in a bhakti way. Or you want Maya. No? So we have to become, serious about our life. 8,400,000 species of life we have been rotating. Now we are here. Few years, no? It's nothing compared to 8,400,000 species of life. But Krishna is very merciful. No? Krishna sees the devotion. Krishna sees your how you serve Krishna. No? The way you give to Krishna, your life to Krishna. Krishna sees this. When you come one step to Krishna, Krishna comes 10 steps to you. This is how merciful is Nishingadeva. In our lives we are wondering sometimes that how come I came here? I was in the material world doing this and that. But one gets the mercy through devotees, through such programs. Kumbh Mela, people go there and they take prasad. They hear about Krishna. They see all these pastimes of Krishna. And then life changes. They didn't think of that. That's why devotees are so merciful. They make such programs. They work so hard that the people get Krishna. It's all about Krishna. Somehow other give Krishna to people. When they get some, Krishna will come 10 steps to them and their spiritual life will start. Sometimes you go in the street and you approach somebody and take a book. And one time I had one lady, there were two ladies. I showed Sri Ishopanishad. And you know what this lady said? Actually, from the morning I was thinking, I had some thought in my head that I will meet somebody today. And somebody will give me something very precious today. Can you imagine? This is Krishna. She has no idea. She has just within the heart, the super soul, guide her to come to Pasa. And then you meet a devotee there. And she said to me, from morning I had this idea was coming. Somehow that today I'm going to get something very precious for my life. And then she said, yes, this is the one. Now I know. She took. So, we have no idea how these books will go to the people. We just go in the street and try to show to the people. Krishna has the plan already. He sent this lady. She was living somewhere far, not in Passau. She was living outside Passau. But she came to Passau on that day and get the book. Isn't it not amazing? Yeah. Yeah. So even if we talk about the Ekadashi, Amrish Maharaj, he was the king of the whole world. He was so devoted. He has so much opulent. He was so the richest king in the whole world. Yeah. But he was like Krishna, not attached. He was detached. And he was doing all kind of bhaktis. He was doing every Ekadashi. There's how Amrish Maharaj showed to us how we should serve Krishna. He was using his legs to walk to the temple of Krishna, his hands cleaning the temple of Krishna, his eyes to have the darshan of Krishna, ears to hear the katha of Krishna, nose to smell the flower which is offered to Krishna. So he was using whole his body to service to Krishna. This is the example Amrish Maharaj showed us. And he was doing every Ekadashi. So came the Sattil Ekadashi. So Amrish Maharaj, usually the Ekadashi is like that. One day before, after afternoon, like 3-4 o'clock, you stop eating. Whole night. Next day, you fast Nirjala Ekadashi. Whole night you don't sleep. And next morning, according to the time, you break your fast with little grains. Or you take little water and little milk first, you drink this. And then slowly you eat the grains. And Amrish Maharaj was following this Ekadashi. Every Ekadashi. So now comes the Sattil Ekadashi, then he used to do Yagya. Brahmanas used to come and chant mantras, and Yagya was done. When he was doing Yagya, at that time Durvasa Muni came with his disciples. And Amrish Maharaj welcomed them. And Durvasa Muni said, I go and bath in the river. I come back and you prepare lunch for me and to all my disciples. So Amrish Maharaj said, no problem, Maharaj. So Durvasa Muni went to take bath. And here, Yagya was done, everything was done. Amrish Maharaj was waiting for Durvasa Muni to come and accept the lunch that he can break his fast. And Durvasa Muni was not coming, and the time was getting auspicious time. With a certain time, you accept some, break your fast. So now the time came and Durvasa Muni still not come. So Amrish Maharaj asked the Brahmanas, so now what shall we do? What should I do? Please give me advice. So Brahmana said, you take little Chanamrita. This is like not breaking the fast, but also breaking the fast. So Amrish Maharaj took one drop of Chanamrita and just put in the mouth. That means he has broken the fast for Ekadashi, according to the astrological calculations. Now here, Durvasa Muni, by his mystic power, immediately found out that Amrish Maharaj eat before he eats. And he became very angry. And he said, this king needs a lesson. How can he eat before me? So he, from his hair, from his sika, he took one hair and threw, and from there came eine Rakshasi. It's called Tirtaya. Yeah? This is Rakshasi is like that. If you produce her, if she cannot, because Durvasa Muni wanted that she should kill Amrish Maharaj. And if she cannot manage to kill Amrish Maharaj, then she will kill Durvasa Muni. This is the law. Now, when the sages create Tirtaya, this is the law. If they cannot kill, like later I tell you the story. So then this Rakshasi, she was going to Amrish Maharaj, to kill Amrish Maharaj, and Sudarshan, Lord Vishnu, Sudarshan, he came to protect Amrish Maharaj. And he killed this Rakshasi. And then Sudarshan started towards Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni started to run from one planet to another planet, and Sudarshan was behind him. He was running he came, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva said, sorry, it's Vishnu's weapon, I cannot do anything. He went to Vishnu. Vishnu said, sorry, you have to go and ask forgiveness to my devotee Amrish Maharaj. Then something can happen. I cannot do anything. I cannot protect you. Sorry. So then Durvasa Muni came back to the earthly planet and fall at the lotus feet of Amrish Maharaj and asked for forgiveness. And Sudarshan disappeared. So this is what happened. Now if you try to kill a devotee, Sudarshan Chakra will come. Yeah. And then, so this is very nice story of Amrish Maharaj. How Sudarshan protected him, and how his vrat was nicely fulfilled. Yeah, vrat of Ekadashi. So there is a Bhaktivinoda Thakur. There's also a story, if I think you know. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was very powerful preacher. And he was so powerful that there was one yogi. His name was Falgun Bhagavan. Yeah, Falgun Bhagavan, yeah. And he was mystic, yeah. And people were so much, he used to do mystic powers. And people were saying, oh, he's Bhagwan, he's Bhagwan. and the whole town was like thinking, oh, is Bhagwan offering obeisances and chanting all. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he went to him to debate with him. He took Srimad-Bhagavatam. And then he was sitting and he was reading Srimad-Bhagavatam. And then he went to Falgun Baba. And he spoke with him that why you do this? Why you cheat people? You know you are not Bhagwan. And why you do this? And he said, it brings me bliss to me. When people come and bow down to me, hey, say, Bhagwan, Bhagwan, it's very bliss to me. It makes me very proud, and I. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, then, he put him in jail, yeah. And then he by his mystic power, he make his whole family sick. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, cut his hairs. He had big hairs, This power was in his hair. And he cut his hair. So you see, the great devotees, they have their Babajis who they try to destroy devotees. And Krishna protects. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he protects Krishna because chanting Srimad-Bhagavatam. Nothing happened to him. He was this Babaji, this Falgun Baba, he was Bhagwan, Falgun Baba Bhagwan, Bhagwan Falgun Baba, something like that. He also throws some kind of bad energy to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And it was like something similar to Amrish Maharaj. And this bad energy killed him. He's created his energy, but this energy killed him. He could not do anything to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He went round, nothing happened because Srimad-Bhagavatam he was chanting. And this energy, this bad energy came to this, and he killed him, Falgun Baba. So this is very nice story in our Sampradaya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So powerful he was. Because he was a big preacher and he could not see this he is ruined real Krishna bhakti. People are blindly following him. And then to stop this, that people don't become blindly folded and take up real Krishna bhakti. Yeah. So then Bhagavad Gita teaches us everything. Yeah. So we are very fortunate that we have Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada, as it is. So this in Kumbh Mela, millions and millions of Bhagavad Gitas are distributed, and millions plates of prasad is distributed in this age, which is very important for Kali, to bring the Kali back. Prabhupada pushed Kali back by his spiritual power. Good, then. Is there any question? We have 5 minutes. So, yeah. Now we'll have what festival will come? February. Nityananda's first Advaita Acharya's appearance day. Then comes Nityananda. Nityananda is our Duta, yeah? Yeah, he was serving Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even also Haridas Thakur and Nityananda, they went to Jagai Madai. Huh? They were preaching and the people said, don't go there. This Jagai Madai is horrible. They are nasty, they will harm you. And they are drunkards, always drunkard, and they do all nonsense. And Nityananda Mahaprabhu thought, if I give mercy of Lord Chaitanya to this, and my Lord will be glorious. I must take this task. So Haridas Thakur and Nityananda went, and Haridas Thakur said, no, I'm not coming. And Nityananda came forward. Haridas was waiting a little far. No, and Nityananda said, hey, my brothers, please chant Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. And Jagai Madai, they were half drunk, Who is this? And was it Jagai, no? Jagai, he took the pot. Was Jagai, no? Not Madai. Yeah, Jagai. He took the pot and beat. And the blood was coming out from Nityananda Mahaprabhu. And devotees went and told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very angry. And he said, Sudarshan! No? And Nityananda Prabhu fell at his feet and he said, my Lord, your yuga is not to kill. Your yuga is to save. Yeah. Please show your mercy. And this Madai, he understood and he fell to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Jagai. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, you Jagai, not you. Only if Nityananda forgives you, then only you get my mercy. And so Jagai went to Nityananda Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Mahaprabhu embraced him. And then, just by the embrace of Nityananda Mahaprabhu, they started to chant, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. They became pure devotees of Krishna. So, how Nityananda is so merciful. Yeah. And Advaita Acharya, he saw this world is getting degrading. Kali Puja was going so much. And he said, now is the time Lord has to come. And he was every day worshipping Shaligram Shila with Tulsi and Ganga water. And he was loudly roaring for the appearance of the Lord. Because of his loud roaring and his puja, every day offering Tulsi and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Now, in the beginning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not showing his, he was just a pandit. Huh? And in the beginning, all the devotees were running away from him. They said, we thought he will preach about bhakti, But and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started after some time. And then all the devotees followed him. And this is the Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Harinam, Harinam, Harinam eva kelavan. Yeah, Krishna Bhakti. He said, chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Was it too quick for you?